everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiran. You know that if you are following me already, and if you aren't, shame on you. What are you waiting for? One of my most requested videos is to actually do a skincare video, and in case you guys are wondering, you've just been on YouTube for like a minute. How do you even have so many requests to do anything? Well, I'm actually an Instagrammer first and a YouTuber next. So I'm actually an Instagrammer who went on to YouTube rather than a YouTuber who's also doing Instagram, if that makes any sense. But I have been doing Insta stories for a while now and people seem to love them. I Insta story practically every day. I Insta story do a lot of hauls. I do a lot of reviews, do a lot of product reviews, and people who follow me over there know how obsessed I am with makeup and skincare products and how many I buy and how many I'm constantly trying on my skin. So they constantly are asking me for recommendations and to show them what I use. At no point am I suggesting that I am a professional who knows anything about skincare. I actually have acne-prone and problematic skin, which is perhaps a reason why people ask me how I keep it in check, because it's something that I talk about a lot on my Instagram and talk about how my skin is always problematic. It is so sensitive. I'm going to be hitting 40, and I would have thought when I was younger that literally the only advantage of growing old, except for like having life and all, would be to not have acne prone skin anymore. Yes, you have to deal with the damn wrinkles, but acne when I'm hitting 40? Really? But I'm slammed with hormonal issues, which has a whole different repercussions, which we shall not be talking about in this video. But one of the things that does happen with hormones going all over the place is acne. So I don't know if you guys can tell if my makeup has covered it up well enough, but I still have breakouts on my chin right now actually. But I also have rosacea. If you ever see me on Insta stories without makeup, my skin is very red and very inflamed, and to add to that, very sensitive skin. So if I use something too harsh, my skin gets aggravated. I'm actually allergic to sunscreen, which is why you will not be seeing sunscreen in this video, but wear sunscreen. If you can wear sunscreen without it breaking you out or anything. With me, it's not just breakouts even. I just get like a leathery texture to my skin. And yes, I've tried all the different types of sunscreens that are out there, but that is a product that I cannot use. Anyhow, without too much rambling, I just wanted to give you guys a history about what my skin is like. So in case you decide to watch this video and in case you decide to purchase any of my recommendations, you will know what my skin is like and you will know whether you will have an informed decision about whether you want to try these products or not. Let's get into it. A lot of you might have heard of Caroline Hirons or Hirons, I don't really know how to say her name, but she is a blogger who's also now on YouTube and she is amazing. I love a lot of her recommendations and stuff. Sometimes things that she recommends, which she insists that people do, are not for me, but one of the most important things, whether you're listening to me or whether you're listening to another YouTuber, reading it on a blog, listening to even a dermatologist or whatever, is you have to listen to your own skin. A lot of people will insist, no, this is how it is. This is not how it always is. People's skin are different, but one of the things that Caroline Hirons talks about is the concept of double cleansing, or at least that is the first time I heard of it. The whole idea of double cleansing is that the first cleanse that you use is used to take off the grime, your makeup, your sunscreen, whatever it is off the day. Especially if you have makeup or sunscreen on your skin, this is a step you do not want to miss. So your first cleanse, you take everything off. The second cleanse is actually attacking what's underneath, which is your bare skin, and that's when you can work on getting all the grime off your skin and actually working on what is underneath. A lot of amazing cleansers actually do not take off makeup very well. A lot of times you need targeted products to take the makeup off, especially if you have waterproof makeup. So like I said, my first step is going to be all about taking the day off, and it's a good thing I'm talking about taking the day off because my product is actually called Take the Day Off. It is the Clinique Balm. It is a cleansing balm. These are all products in the rotation in my sink right now, so they're all used, so excuse the grime. This is what it looks like. I just scoop a little bit out with my nails, massage it all over my face, including my eyes. It takes off waterproof makeup very well, waterproof mascara or anything else that is on your eyes, and I massage it, take a washcloth, put it in hot water, and continue to wipe. I wipe it till all the makeup comes off. This is really good for exfoliating as well. So I just exfoliate all my stuff off my face, especially if I'm wearing a lot of makeup. If my makeup is very thick and I've added like layers and layers on top of my skin, this takes it all off in like 5 minutes. A really good tip when using this is to splash your face with really cold water after. I think that just like seals your pores and it makes your skin feel really good and really refreshed. If the makeup that I'm wearing is not really heavy duty, if I just have like average everyday makeup and I don't really want to sit and like scrub my skin, and it depends on what I'm also going to be using in for my serum, I will talk about that in a bit. But if I want something a little bit more gentle and a little bit more basic, this is what I use. This is the Bioderma Sensibio. It is a micellar water. Basically what I do is open the tap, take a cotton pad, press it down, wet the cotton, and just take all my makeup off. You'll see a lot of YouTubers talking about this product and swearing that it takes off waterproof makeup as well. I don't find that to be the case, but I use it on days when, like I said, my makeup is a little bit lighter and doesn't need an oil to break it all down. For ages, I just used Cetaphil, a Cetaphil cleanser on my skin. I don't like something that foams too much. I don't want something to strip my skin, but I still wanted it to look clean. And Cetaphil sort of did the job because it was gentle, but beyond it being gentle, I just didn't feel like it did a whole lot. And I was always on the lookout for a cleanser that was gentle, but just a little bit less gentle. And then a friend of mine recommended this to me. This is a Korean product. It is called Serum 37. It is a Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. This is what the product looks like. I actually got it from a Korean website called Soko Glam. I will list that down below. Basically what this is, it is, as the name suggests, a cleansing stick. You take this off, again, sorry, from my bathroom, so it's a little bit grimy. You take this off, sort of twist it up, have the cleansing stick come out, go and just cleanse. It foams, but it doesn't foam up too much, so it's not stripping your skin. And the beauty of this product, when I actually went and read about it, is that it has a lower pH. Now, I'm not going to go into explaining what a low pH does for your skin, but it is very good. And the reason that I know that this is working is because I can feel my serums working when I put it over it. It doesn't burn, but it gives me a good enough tingle for me to have known that my skin has been cleansed properly. A lot of people with rosacea and sensitive skin will talk about a few patches that are a problem. Some people get it under their eyes, some people get it like on their cheeks. For me, it is around my nose. My nose can get dry patches, dry and flaky and itchy. And that's where my problem areas are. So I can't use a cleanser that is too strong. But like I said, this cleanser is just strong enough, if that makes any sense. It doesn't cause any irritation around my nose, but still gives me a great cleanse. A lot of times when I travel with the baby size of the Bioderma. I just have like a little travel size that looks like that, and I will pop it into my travel bag, and it takes off all my makeup, like I said, but just doesn't exfoliate it properly. So I need a cleanser that's going to work a little bit more, which is why I always travel with this, especially when traveling within the US, when you have issues with like the amount of liquids you can carry and stuff like that. This works great because it's a powder, so it doesn't count with your liquid count. And it is by Dermalogica, and it is called the Daily Microfoliant. It basically is a white color powder. They might catch you for other shit, but it won't be for carrying liquids. It's a white color powder that, okay, now what am I supposed to do with this? It's a white color powder. Okay. It's a white color powder that one mixes with a little bit of water and applies onto damp skin, and it immediately turns into an exfoliator, and it isn't too harsh. It's not, you know, like the apricot scrubs that we used to use when we were kids, or at least I used when I was a kid, and, you know, stripped off and ruined your skin because it's just too itchy. Any scrubs that have like thick granules where you're actually sitting and like working into your skin, avoid at all costs. When you are my age, you will realize that they are just not good. They're actually just scratching the surface of your skin. So this just becomes into like a gentle exfoliator, but it does exfoliate your skin and cleans it and does it gently without again irritating it, and leaves it prepped for the next step. A lot of companies will try selling you a whole anti-aging line. They will tell you to buy an anti-aging cleanser, an anti-aging toner, an anti-aging whatever, or will try to sell you full lines for sensitive skin or whatever. Do not go and spend a crazy amount of money on cleansers. I don't use toners. Again, I have rosacea, so I just prefer to stay away from it. I just find it a useless step. I have not actually found a toner that does anything to my skin. So that's something that I skip. But where I am looking to get a benefit out of is my serums. So you're thinking I'm going to tell you now to, like, you know, spend a couple of $100s on buying something extremely expensive. My serum that I swear by is actually from the drugstore. It is this little baby. I actually bumped into a girl at a party once, and she was talking about skincare, and she said, you know what, I'm going to tell you about a serum that's going to change your skin. And I was like, okay. And she told me to try it. She was like, it costs like, you know, $20 or so. Go buy it. I bought it. I bought it actually that evening itself. Tried it on my skin and have never looked back. I till date thank the girl profusely for it. But here is the issue. The serum has actually been discontinued. And the reason I'm telling you that is not for you to hate me, but I'm going to give you guys alternatives for it. Before I continue babbling anymore, let me tell you which product I'm talking about. It is the Olay Regenerist Super Renewal Elixir Daily Treatment Night. That is the longest name ever. Maybe they just discontinued it because nobody could remember what it was called. But this is what it looks like. Now here's the deal. This product is apparently, from what I understand, still available in some countries in the Far East and in Canada. So if you live in either one of these places, give it a try. Just try doing a little bit of research. I've been trying to find it on some website from Canada to be able to ship it to Dubai, but I haven't been able to figure it out, and I don't know which websites are selling fake stuff, real stuff, what it is. If you guys see this product on Amazon.com, please do not buy it. I do not trust a lot of the products that are available on Amazon from third-party sellers. You can just Google a little bit and find out a whole bunch of horror stories. So if you are tempted to purchase it from Amazon, you don't know if you're getting, first of all, an actual product, and you also don't know if it has been discontinued, if it is an expiry date product or not. So please beware. Oh, also one little tip. In case you're able to find the product, just make sure you keep it in the box as I have done, because this is what the product looks like from the inside, and it is in a semi-opaque container, which is really not good for serums. It just breaks down the serum when it hits too much of light, and so, you know, you basically want to keep it back in the box like I always do. Previously, when the serum was available, I used to go through them like crazy. I used to take like 5 squirts and, like, you know, put it all over my face and just let my skin sink it all in. Of course, the day I found out that it has been discontinued, I like go like do like very little small little squirts and, you know, try and apply it as sparingly as possible. But this product basically has glycolic acid, and that is what really works on my skin. I have basically found that it is the ingredient that I need to be looking for that does wonders for my skin. A lot of people say that it is too heavy duty for them. Despite me having very sensitive skin, I've never really had an issue with it. Although when I did start using this in the beginning, I did build it up to the concentration of being able to use it daily. I'm down to my last 2 bottles of this, and it just hurts my heart. And the day that I have to say goodbye to it completely, I'm going to be crushed. But let us look at other alternatives for it. Neither of them are as cheap as this. Olay, seriously, like, why did you discontinue this? It was just so good. And I can't find anything in the drugstore that actually matches it or does the job as well. My camera is now shutting off. I have serious issues with my camera. the alternatives. The first alternative I have to talk about is the Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic acid. If you're following other YouTubers, a lot of them swear by this product. For me, the Olay just works better because I don't have to use it with a moisturizer. The Olay just exfoliates, it moisturizes, it does everything for me. This, I just find it a little bit too harsh and a little bit too irritating. I do take it when my skin is feeling particularly acne prone. Again, after my whole cleansing routine, take a cotton pad, put a few drops and just wipe this over my skin. So that is how I use this. There's another product that I'm testing out, and I'm hoping that this will be a good replacement for my Olay, although it is bloody expensive and it pretty much does exactly the same thing. It might just be a little bit stronger. But yes, as you can tell, I'm still mourning the loss of my Olay one. It is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. The internet has rave reviews for everything Drunk Elephant, and this product is supposed to be like a skin savior and everyone's like going crazy about it. I haven't given this a fair shot because I just haven't. I'm still just stuck on my Olay one. I have tried this a few times. It's good, but I can't give you guys a final verdict just yet. I tried going online and looking at the ingredients from my Olay serum and finding something that matched. And the one that seemed to match the most is by a brand called Pixie, and it is called the Overnight Glow Serum with 10% glycolic acid and aloe vera. And this is what the packaging looks like. Again, I haven't opened this up. Again, has rave reviews online. I can't really tell you too much about it because I haven't tried it yet, but this one seems to match the Olay one the closest, so I will give you guys an answer about which is the best replacement for my Olay product, perhaps in a couple of weeks or something. Hopefully I will have found something by then. So let me just explain. That is my nighttime routine. I don't have a daytime routine because I just found trying to cleanse my skin or do anything, even using a regular Cetaphil on my skin in the mornings, was just too much. It started to dry my skin out, it started to irritate my skin, and that's when I talk about be careful with what dermatologists or other YouTubers or whatever advise you for your skin. Listen to your skin rather than listening to other people. Not everything works for everyone, and cleansing my skin during the day was just a step that did not work for me. I tried a whole bunch of different cleansers, I tried a whole bunch of different routines. It just didn't work for me. So the products that I talked about are for the night. I don't actually use anything else for the night, as in I just use my serum until now, because I've been using the Olay one. I have not had to go over that with any moisturizer of any sort. So my day routine really is just to splash water on my face and just clean off, you know, all the stuff from the night before. It still is drying enough. I don't know whether that's Dubai water or what it is, but my skin just still feels clean. And then I just pop on some moisturizer before I run out. You guys are going to kill me because my moisturizer has also been discontinued, and I am actually down to my last 2 bottles. I'm a hoarder, which always comes in handy when things get discontinued, because I still have products to be able to use for a couple of months after that. Moisturizer wise, this is not something that I would go crazy over. I did not have like a mental breakdown when I found out that this was being discontinued. And what actually upset me even more was this product was reformulated without it saying anywhere that it was reformulated. So I actually thought that I had a defective product or a fake product, or something had gone wrong. And this is the moisturizer that I'm talking about. It is the Uriage Roséliane Crème Anti-Rougeur. It basically is for sensitive skin, and for sensitive skin prone to redness. And the thing I just found was that it seemed to calm my redness. But is this something that I absolutely swear by? Not really. I just need something that is going to hydrate my skin. I probably will be going back to the Clinique Moisture Surge after I'm done with all of these, and that was a really good lightweight moisturizer that wasn't greasy, did not break me out. That's a big one because a lot of moisturizers break me out. The Clinique one did not break me out. It did not aggravate my skin. It just quenched my skin, which is exactly what this one does. I just found that this one calmed my redness a little bit more. I have a whole bunch of body products to take you guys through, but the sun is setting. My camera has been acting up, so I'm going to leave that for another video. I just want to talk about one more product before I go, which is this little like $2 Aquaphor Healing Ointment Advanced Therapy, or this way rather. This thing is amazing. It is the best lip balm that I have ever used, and I have tried the La Mer, I have tried the Chanel, I have tried the by Terry, the L'Occitane. I have tried all of them, and this one really, nothing comes close. La Mer, for example, so expensive, and it has this sort of like menthol tasting thing, and again, a lot of YouTubers are like, oh my god, this is the best lip balm ever. For me, I don't care about the price, I don't care about the packaging, I don't care about whether it makes you feel expensive while using it. I don't care about feeling expensive. I want my products to work, and that's it. And this Aquaphor really works. The La Mer, sorry, I was telling you guys about the La Mer. The La Mer actually used to irritate my lips more than anything else, and I went on to Beautypedia and read through the reviews, and it actually has a lot of irritating ingredients, whereas this one, it's a little bit thicker, so you can't use it under lipstick. But at night when I go to sleep, I just put a layer of this on my skin, and it is amazing. I also suffer from eczema on like my elbows and stuff like that, so I carry this in my handbag, especially when I'm traveling, and I just take it and start like rubbing it and like putting it everywhere, and it really helps, as weird as that sounds. This product is a little wonder, and it is so cheap. It's just so cheap. You guys might be shocked looking through a lot of my products on here, and you might be surprised as to how they are all quite affordable. I actually just found over years, when I was young, my mom took me to the Canebo counter or the La Prairie counter, and showed me products that she was using and would try to get me to use products. SK2, like, I went through so many because I was suffering with hormonal skin, and she was trying to get me stuff that would work. And that's when I went to dermatologists, and different dermatologists put me onto different products till I just tried to figure out what works on my skin. And I just found a lot of the more expensive products just did not work for me. They might work for you, they just did not work for me. Anyhow, with that, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, please give me a like, hit the like button below, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, keep coming back. I have a lot of very fun videos planned for you guys, and that's it. With that, I'm going to leave you guys, and I will catch you guys very soon. I promise to make a lot more videos. I promise that you will see a lot more of me. But yes, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.